So, before we get to Pikmin 4, we're gonna have to do Hey Pikmin, right?
Yep, that's the next one, and this one is different from the others.
Well, I suppose I could give it a try. And honestly, I need to do more DS reviews. Where's my cheese pizza? It's been 3 weeks!
Apparently, the owner had some important business to take care of.
Now, you'll have to eat pepperoni pizza. Because I know that because he doesn't like pepperoni because he explicitly said that once.
Did someone say pepperoni? I love pepperoni!
Pikmin 1 and 2 didn't sell all that well. Pikmin 3, on the other hand, did even worse. So here we were, waiting another long time for Pikmin 4. Until the April 2017 Nintendo Direct, where we got the announcement of Pikmin as a 2D side-scroller for the 3DS. Yeah, this definitely didn't feel like the best time to make a game like this. It especially didn't help that the Shigeru Miyamoto bike kept on saying, "The next game is coming, it's almost done, here it is!" Remember, we got Metroid Prime Federation Force the previous year. It wasn't a great feeling to be had with Nintendo. I always thought this was a very odd choice, even if it was gonna be fine. Just... why?
Some people like me were waiting for the day Pikmin 4 to be announced, and instead, we get a Pikmin game on 3DS. Now, I honestly didn't mind that. A portable Pikmin game sounded fun. Before Pikmin 3 Deluxe on Switch, this was the only portable Pikmin game we had and just went with it. Also for the first time, this game was developed by another studio, Artist. This is a company I'm familiar with as they made some games that I love like Yoshi's New Island, this game, and Balan Wonderworld. Yes, I love Balan Wonderworld. Fight me!
And so, this released later that year. Well, let's see if it's good or bad.
The story begins with Captain Olimar flying through space in not the SS Dolphin, but a new ship called the SS Dolphin 2.
Wait, the SS Dolphin 2?
What was wrong with your old car?
After coming out of hyperspace, he finds himself surrounded by asteroids and tries his best to avoid them. But this is a Pikmin game, which means Olimar crashed his ship again. After waking up, the ship informs him that it's alright, but is out of fuel. However, the ship does inform him on some good news. It found some sparklium which can refuel the ship. With the help of the Pikmin, his goal now is to refuel the ship and be on his way home.
So, it's pretty much Pikmin 1 again. Olimar crashed, get back home. I still have difficulty catching the concept of sparklium and how it's used for fuel. You can find said sparklium in these shiny seeds or the treasures. Just plain old regular treasures. Oh, might as well help him out. Here, take this.
What are we doing with this?
It's fuel, we're going to the moon.
What the f*** is we're doing to bloody Neptune?
So, unlike the other Pikmin games, you move in the 2D view. Your main goal is to get to the, well, goal while collecting any seeds or treasures you may find. No time limit, no open world, nothing. Not even the onion. To get more Pikmin, you just have to find them hiding about. And get this, you can only carry 20 at a time. I suppose it makes sense given the gameplay they were going for, but it still feels weird. And when you lose any, that's pretty much it. Either hope you can find some more, or get screwed, which means you'll have to be extra careful about your Pikmin squad. Similar to the Pikmin DS concept, you can use the touchscreen to throw your Pikmin. You can also hover for a short time to reach certain places. Why is this the only time Olimar has done this? And, well, I suppose that really is it when it comes to summarizing the game. Without digging into this game, there's not too much to talk about. Of course, the Pikmin types from Pikmin 3 return. The red, yellow, blue, rock, and winged. No purple or white, even though the onion there clearly shows their colors. They do pretty much the same things. The only things worth mentioning are Olimar swimming with the blue Pikmin and the winged Pikmin now letting you float if you ever fall. Oh, and there's also these little cutscenes. These are the best parts of the whole game. Can't beat Pikmin cuteness.
The biggest addition is the amiibos. The only thing they do is unlock a short puzzle level where you try to collect it. Honestly, this is a smart idea with this. Olimar even gives them descriptions, and you can even scan the Smash Bros. Olimar figure. Speaking of amiibos, they even made one just for this game. By pausing the game during the level, you can scan the amiibo to call in extra Pikmin.
Not gonna lie, this is a pretty good use for amiibos, just seeing them out and about like treasures. I do wish they were randomly placed in a level rather than just their own easy little challenges, but it's fun enough. I only had this Olimar amiibo, so I didn't have much use. There's also this Pikmin park, where the Pikmin you've collected stays. You can send them to these areas to search for Sparklium. And that's about it. At least give us a little pet simulator, like the Pokemon games. Maybe I'm being too greedy right now.
I do agree with you. I wish they would let us get up close with the Pikmin. Basically like how Nintendogs did it. Playing with them, give them nectar, all that. Well, at least we now have something like that in the form of Pikmin Bloom, which I can't play because my phone won't let me!
You're not missing too much. There's not much interaction with that game. Just give them nectar and send them off. Now that we have all that out of the way, I don't really like this game all too much. I have two very big issues. The first one is the attacking. It's not very easy to hit your enemies, and they're right there! It's no big deal, just try again. Well, I misfire, my Pikmin runs back to me, but because they run past the bread bugs and just touches the front of them, they die! The same goes for most of the enemies. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like they're eating them. If they go anywhere near the face, dead! So you better aim right or they're dead. Again, only 20 Pikmin. And it doesn't help that the majority of the enemies are really small, meaning you're bound to miss them a few times. And it really doesn't help when you're moving about. And even when the enemies are large, it's hard enough for them to just latch onto them or bounce on top. So it better hope you aim correctly or you're losing a lot of Pikmin. And it really doesn't help that some of the treasures require a load of Pikmin. If it wasn't for my Olimar amiibo, I would have completely lost it. And the second issue is that it's hard to keep your Pikmin pack safe. It's not like Pikmin 1 or 2 where you could just move them out of the way. If there's something about to crush you and you have a large group of Pikmin, you have to be really careful because there's not much room! These two issues really held the game back, from the start to the very end. And then it gets worse for Sector 9. There's a load of poison. Now normally when Olimar falls off a cliff, he just loses her health points and respawns back on the edge. But with the poison, take one step and you're going all the way back to the beginning of the level. No checkpoints, no nothing. Oh, it's not that bad, just watch your step. I'm trying, okay? There's so many moving platforms and I'm trying to just get it over with. At least we've got one pretty decent snow level. You're riding on a buttercup and you just throw your winged Pikmin at whatever moves. Not too bad.
Bosses return again, but now you face them at the end of each area. Most are new creatures while one returns, and two are normal creatures from previous Pikmin games. The first boss is a Bulborb, but it looks huge. It's mostly easy to defeat, just toss a Pikmin at its eye and attack it from it behind. The long water dumple is unique because it takes place entirely in water, so you can freely move around. Just dodge its attacks and throw Pikmin when you can. The Armuk crawls all around the arena, get it on its back, and throw those rock Pikmin. The electric Continade is high in the sky and will shock you if you're not careful. Avoid getting your Pikmin sucked up and attack when the little ones separate. It's time for some aerial combat with the Queen Shearwig. She'll send her flying troops to take you out, but dodge them and send the winged Pikmin to take her out. Things are heating up with the fiery Blowhog, another regular enemy that's huge. It'll try to burn you, but with some bomb rocks, you'll extinguish the foe. The luring Slugger is thirsty for some Pikmin. It'll suck up some water, but tossing the Pikmin will bring it down to deal some damage to it. An old foe comes back looking for revenge, and it's the Emperor Bulblax. He'll try to gobble out your Pikmin, but using good old bomb rocks will do the trick. After defeating the bosses, you're rewarded with a treasure that has a ton of sparklium and move on to the next area.
Gotta be honest, I am a bit disappointed. The bosses are way too easy. Some of them I've won without losing a single Pikmin. The patterns are very predictable, and your Pikmin can usually bring their health down by a third. It's the same for each and every single boss. Oh, and the Bobo being a boss. Why is this the only time we see him? Why do we get the bread bugs and those chickens? So, you've gotten enough sparklium to get home. But wait! The game's not over yet because you're missing a ship piece to let you get home. So you have to beat the rest of the levels. What was the point of all of that? So, the final boss. He's just as easy as the rest of them.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I remember in my first playthrough, I never lost a single Pikmin to that creature. They should have had it where you use every type of Pikmin as a multi-phase boss.
Yeah, like Pikmin 2 and 3. Anyway, he's dead, we get the parts back, time to go home. And that was Hey Pikmin. What do we think of it? Well, I don't really like it all too much. The levels are boring, keeping your Pikmin alive is more difficult than it really should be, and the bosses are way too easy. The only good things about this game are the little cutscenes and the amiibo use. Even Pikmin 2, with all of its really frustrating moments, had a lot more redeemable qualities. Unless you're a really big fan, you should probably skip this one. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I have to agree. At the time, it was nice having a portable Pikmin game, and I enjoyed my time with it. But as time went on, I never really went back and played it, unlike the others. Heck, I didn't even finish my second playthrough in time for this review. Like Retro said, unless you're a huge Pikmin fan, then it's best to skip this unless you want to play every Pikmin game. After Hey Pikmin, there was silence for a little while. We then got Pikmin 3 Deluxe on Switch and Pikmin Bloom on mobile. It wasn't until recently that Nintendo re-released Pikmin 1 and 2 on Switch, so now all 4 Pikmin games are playable on one system. Well, Retro, now that Pikmin 4 is here, I must be on my way.
I'll catch up with you later. I'm gonna wait a little longer till my food gets here.
You know, pepperoni pizza. Whoop.
The fudge nuggets did you get me, you son of a— Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Sorry, this one also took a while. This year is probably gonna be very few videos, I can tell. Oh boy. Well, regardless, I hope you enjoyed this shorter review, and I hope you look forward to Pikmin 4! Woo! Yeah. Was not expecting to really hate Hey Pikmin, but you know, yeah, you know, and Pikmin 4 is probably way out by this point. I was really hoping to get Hey Pikmin done before it comes out, but so if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share this with everyone. Please share this. I'm about to disappear. If you don't share this video, then there'll be no more videos. Okay? And we don't want that, do we? Do we? And also this Patreon. Bye.